We need to change the channel. And some of the television screens need to be throughout the window. So that backdrop and the background that he has created, we are now in a state of hallucination now, how to lose our nation. We're hallucinating on what is real. That the European has power and all of these fears and superstitions that come from this society that's not even in religion. One of the superstitions is that some European could kill you. It's a superstition. Completely. If somebody kills you, it has to be with your permission. And if it's by your permission, it's you that killed your damn self. But the fear that we have of him, in order to act the movie out, if he shoot us, we must die. Because that's what the movie says. I know this sounds crazy, it's going over some people's head, but it's a reality. We are actually acting out a movie of what we have been told is reality. And we believe it. We believe that the European can kill us. We believe that the European can enslave us, which is why people are in jail in complete cooperation.
Right. That's what they need to
as they have no other option. They have no other option. And it's only because they believe in the Europeans' power as a limitation. Some people, that's an exaggeration. It's got to be something about this European society that's real. This is what their mind is going to tell them. It's actually people, this is what happened to them, and this is the end of it. It's not. It's what they have accepted. As long as you are still here on the planet, there's infinite possibility of what can happen. And if you stand in anything other than infinite possibility, you yourself have just given up. Because ain't nothing been concluded. Nothing has been concluded. But if you come into conclusions without seeing the end of the movie, then you got to ask yourself, who wrote the script? See the point I'm making? In whose script are you living if you have come to a conclusion before it's even over with? So each one of us, no matter where we are in life, are in a position of infinite possibility. We don't see the infinity because stuff has been laid in on us. They've laid some bricks and mortar of white supremacy, of human limitation. It's human limitation. That's even worse than white supremacy. Pure human limitation we've accepted. So if you come and tell somebody, you say, well, you know, you don't need a job. In fact, you don't even need money. You sound out your mind to them. But we know the society existed before people worked for the European and before his monetary system existed. So how did it exist then? So that couldn't be too much of an irrational statement, but it is one who have accepted the movie as reality. That the only way you can survive and exist is if you have money, if you have a dollar bill. If you don't have that, you can't possibly exist. Some people are walking around today who wholeheartedly believe that. They wholeheartedly believe, especially in this American society, that the only way you can be healed is through the hospital. They really believe that. They really believe that. Some of them believe if information has not come from a European, it is not valid. Or if it has not come from someone who has been validated by a European, it is not valid. Some people are walking around with that idea today. They say you got a few options. You're going to become a drug addict, a gangbanger, get killed, go to school. These are your limited options that you have. But they never say that you can become a black mastermind outside of the European system. That has never been, they don't put that out there. Because if they did put that out there, why would you need the system for it? This system must perpetuate its own existence. And it must continue to teach certain lies for its own perpetuation. Because if it teaches you outside of its desire to perpetuate itself, it is ushering in its own destruction. It knows that. Some of us argue with it. Why don't you teach the truth? Why don't you do this? You're arguing with an illusion. They don't need to teach the truth. You need to be the truth today. Y'all hear the point I'm making? You don't need to tell an illusion to become a reality. Because if you do